Remy. Good afternoon, everyone. Hello. Welcome to another stream. We're back at it with another detective-like game. This will be my first time playing it. It's the second part to Detective Grimoire, but this time it's just called Tangletower. It looks like we have a partner, and I'm just basing it off of the picture, the picture of the game. So, from what I've read, is this game is a very long game, and since today is a short stream, I will probably be finishing this game next stream. So hopefully we can play like half of it today and then finish it Tuesday. And I'm thinking of making this into like a YouTube video as well. But I feel like I don't need to hit record. Like I can just take this VOD and then just edit it. So yeah. The only thing we don't have though is coffee. It is a Saturday and I need to somehow get EP at a decent time. So let's see, let me bring up the game and then we can start. Oh. Wait, I gotta set the settings real quick. It's not what I want. Okay. It's up. Let me just... Oh. Okay. Okay, and I know volume is all the way up. Okay. Back in 2023? Wait, so it's not even that old. Mid-afternoon. Lake's Edge.
You ready, Sally?
Grimoire, I've been standing here for 7.5 minutes.
Hi, Shadow.
Just checking.
Do you have the map?
Yeah, but it's basically blank. Did you read the case file? What do you think?
I'm not sure yet. It's really not a lot to go on. Did you read it?
Yeah, I'll read it on the way to the crime scene.
Let's see, case file. How are you? I feel okay-ish. I don't know, I feel kind of sluggish. But I think that's just the summer, the heat. Murder victim, Freya Fellow, 19. Died whilst painting a portrait of Flora Fellow, 58. Location, Flora's tower. Flora was present as she was posing for a portrait. Freya Fellow was found lying on her back with a single stab wound on her chest. No weapon was found at the scene, but the subject of Freya's unfinished painting is holding a knife. The red color on the tip of the knife is not paint. It was discovered to be blood. That was it? Okay.
It's a bird bath. Is that just rainwater? Looks a little weird.
The birds seem to like it.
They're even singing a little tune. Toot, 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 toot.
Please don't do that.
It's a bird bath.
Oh.
The birds seem...
They're even toot, toot.
Please don't do that.
Okay.
The ground's moist, but it's not muddy. Wonder how often it rains here.
I cannot believe how exciting this murder investigation is already.
Okay, can you like hold on? Wait, this is so cute. Garden.
It's a stone carving. Wonder how it got cracked.
I think it's supposed to look like that. It's an egg.
Mm,
It's full of the same weird water that was in the lake.
Any fish in there?
Not a single one. Although
hmm.
there is something in there.
It's a cassette tape. Or it used to be.
Oh. Damaged tape. The cassette tape has been damaged by water. The ink on the label is blurred and illegible. Freya, and then our tools. Okay.
It's quiet.
You're no sleep?
Mm-hmm.
Shadow.
You're supposed to say, too quiet?
It's not. It's an appropriate amount of quiet.
Okay. Go here. Main entrance. Oh no, the O.
Oh.
What?
Oh. There's an O on the floor.
Oh yeah, tangletower.
Anything else that seems... Oh.
Is that an envelope?
It's been opened, but the letter's still in there. Let's read it.
Isn't that an invasion of someone's privacy?
No, definitely.
Okay, the envelope has been ripped open. There's a single piece of paper inside. The combination is drawn on the other sheet. Once you have memorized it, destroy it. I do not agree with your reasons. You will not find it down there. That's it? Okay, nothing else. What's this?
Yeah, there's a heart engraved in the tree. I didn't know people actually did that.
PPFF.
Should we ring the doorbell?
Why would we not? It's a little melody. Do you think he'll start to move if we try to go inside?
No, I think he'll just silently judge us.
Okay. Dang it, it's saying we have to go in here. Grand Hall. It is grand indeed. Well, F. Hey.
It's a big glass tube filled with water.
There are weeds in there. And sand.
It's an aquarium?
Could be. Except there's nothing living in it anymore.
Family
What
tree.
is that?
I think it's a family tree.
Okay, Lord Remington, Lady Remington. Okay, Lord Fellow, Lady Fellow, Lord Pointer, Lady Pointer. And then they had Percival? But then who is... huh? How are these... Oh wait, oh okay, they had two kids. Pandora and Buck had Penelope. And then Percival and Primrose Remington. Oh dang, they had a lot of kids. 3 kids. Poppy Pointer. Felix Fellow. Flora. Fiona. So, Lord Fellow had a side piece, which then they had Felicia, and Damien, and they had Freya. I feel like this could be murder. I mean, it is murder. But I think it's probably from Lady Fellow since he cheated on her with Selena.
Lord Fellow.
Looks like he was married twice.
Scandal.
Fiona Fellow, dead center. She must be important.
She's half Fellow and half Remington.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think she still lives here? Freya Fellow.
The murder victim.
She's barely related to the main family at all.
Poppy?
Poppy Pointer.
She's half Remington and half Pointer.
Do you think she still lives here?
Penelope?
Penelope Pointer.
Half Pointer, half Brackley.
Do you think she still lives here?
Okay, well I think that's it really. Where do we go from here? Oh. Flora's tower.
Let's take a look at that painting first. There it is. The unfinished portrait of Flora Fellow.
So, what? Freya was killed halfway through painting it?
Looks that way.
Freya wasn't able to finish the painting as she died sometime during the process. Flora appears to be wielding a knife. The red substance on the tip was discovered to be blood. Oh.
I wonder if all of Freya's paintings are this creepy. Maybe it's just because she never got to finish it.
There's something wrong with the crime scene. And something really weird about the murder weapon.
We didn't find a murder weapon.
Oh no. Okay. Well, okay, hold on. What are the options? Blank was hidden inside. It's holding a knife tipped with blood. Oh, that's Flora. Flora Fellow is holding a knife tipped with blood because Freya put it there, but it was moved. No, I stole it because. Wait, or. What's inside? Oh, okay, so. Huh. Okay, it's not the gramophone, it's not red paint, it's not the paint palette, it's not Freya Fellow. Maybe it's Flora's portrait is holding a knife tipped with blood because wait, those are the same but Freya stole it.
Flora's
Maybe?
portrait is holding a knife tipped with blood because Freya put it there. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
One thing.
Flora's portrait is
Oh.
holding a knife tipped with blood because it stabbed Freya.
What?
Weird, huh?
You think Freya was stabbed by a painting? Not by the woman from the painting, but by the painting itself.
Mm-hmm. Freya was standing right up by the canvas when she was killed. There's blood on the knife. It's the murder weapon.
Right, but it's not actually a knife. It can't stab.
See any other knives around here? Case closed.
The case is not closed. And even if you
If it was, that'd be a
right,
very
where
short
does that
game.
leave us? A painting can't be a murder suspect.
An unfinished painting. Begin investigating Flora's tower. Okay.
Is that a gramophone?
I think so.
It is indeed.
Except it's got a tape deck instead of a turntable.
It's also got a big crack down the middle.
Wait, can I just put it inside? It plays cassette tapes instead of a vinyl record. It's pointed towards the middle of the room. There's notable crack running through it, all the way from horn down through the tape deck. Wait, but can't I just... Oh.
What about the cassette tape?
Yeah.
Sure is. Pink.
To Freya, the cassette tape has a crack down the middle. There's a handwritten message on the label. To Freya.
Do you think it still works?
The gramophone? We could give it a go.
Okay. Wait, how do I combine weapons? Not weapons, items. No. Nope. Wait, there you go.
It's piano music.
Piano music plays for a short while before stopping. Okay. I'm just waiting for like a scream or something. I don't know.
Weird.
It's someone humming a tune.
Mm-hmm. Magnet probably could be heard. Yep. Okay, no more. It sounds terrible.
Flora... Fellow?
Dang, your hair is long.
Hey, sorry to barge in. I'm sure you're still in some distress.
We need to ask you a few questions, I'm afraid.
Did you witness the murder, Flora?
Nothing.
Oh,
What do we do?
Not sure. She's entitled to her silence, I suppose.
For now. Is there anything you'd like to tell us, Flora? I don't really know anything about you at all.
I think that's the way she likes it.
hmm.
We'll just have to ask other people about her.
Yeah, okay.
Freya was painting your portrait yesterday. Is that right?
Was this something you had planned with her ahead of time?
Was there something special about yesterday?
Did you talk to Freya at all while she was painting you?
She's not going to answer us, is she?
Nope. But at least
No.
we can say we tried. Flora, you were definitely in the room at the time of the murder. Surely you must have seen something? Can you tell me anything about what happened to Freya? She's acting pretty suspicious if you ask me.
I don't know. Maybe she really doesn't know anything.
How is that possible?
Hmm.
Is this your gramophone?
Do you know why it's cracked? Did you ask Freya to paint this? Or was it her idea?
What is that you're holding in the painting, Flora? Some people have been saying it's a knife.
I see, I see. May as well go through them all. Beautiful. Okay. Egg.
Is that an egg? An egg with bird feet.
It's also covered in gemstones. What a completely ordinary object.
I think it's a container for something.
Those gems look like they come off.
Oh. Oh.
It's
Ah.
some kind of clue about where to put the gemstones.
Oh. Okay, wait. So then. I mean. Wait, so then it's like. Anyways. Okay, so. Blue circle goes with. Purple.
Reset the puzzle?
No. I clicked on the wrong one. Blue goes with here. Oh, the short. Okay, is it bad to take a picture? I want to take a picture. Okay. Okay. Okay, I have a picture. Okay, because this part is... Wait, I gotta make sure I'm looking at the right... Wait, so... The purple goes here, yellow goes here. So this is done. And then the one that goes... The one that's here is green. And then here is the yellow. So these two, these is done. The one that's short, the one that's on the shorter end is the red one. And here it needs to be green. And then the one that's like this. I gotta make sure I'm looking at the right one. Right, and then the one that's like this is blue and it is your purple, so that's fine. Okay, so this is fine. Am I missing anything else? Oh, is it this one? Hold on. Because it goes... Oh.
That's the one.
Hey, not bad.
Oh, okay.
Did
Got
it
it.
unlock? What's in there?
Nothing.
Nothing?
What?
Well, I'm not leaving without a clue. An empty egg is a clue, right?
Once unlocked, the egg can be opened. It's currently empty. The lining of the egg is a soft velvet-like material. The egg is supported by a stand made of brass. It rests on 3 strange feet with pointed claws. So, little bird feet. Okay. Okay.
Supposedly, Freya was working on the painting when she was killed. Looks like she was still holding her paintbrush and palette when she fell.
Didn't even get a chance to clean her brush.
Palette has a variety of paints loaded onto it. The largest is a blob of black in the middle. That's black? That looks like it's green. This is closer to a black. Hmm.
Freya's painting supplies.
Oh. Yeah, they're all cracked. Okay.
Freya's painting supplies.
Okay, no, it's still same thing. Let me ask you some stuff.
Flora, this is your egg? Why do you keep it locked?
Is there supposed to be something in there? Or is it always empty?
I see you. Well then, I think we're good to go. There is a lot of rooms. These are locked. Okay, so 4 rooms are locked. Got it. We'll work our way down. Workshop. Oh, that's so cute.
Puffer fish?
Yes. It's also a lamp, for some reason. Nice. A real treasure chest.
How do you know there's treasure in there?
Why else would it be locked? Plus, there's a treasure map hanging directly above it. What's the deal with that painting on the front?
Not sure. We should check that treasure map too.
Okay, so Loch Ness Monster on the left. Little Sprout, Birds, Rock, X. Okay, so but isn't it just... Well, it's H3, I2, J3, I1. Oh no, but you're missing the birds. We gotta get the birds. Well, like, are the birds important? Oh, sorry. What direction though? Yeah, I feel like it's I3. Oops.
Nothing.
Did you check the treasure map for clues? And what about that painting on the chest itself?
There's a boat here. This can't just be a red herring because it matches what this looks like. It's just there's no birds. Here, rock, sprout. The X is here. Like, is it not this? It's just the birds are in the wrong place. Unless the closest birds be like south?
Still locked.
Still
think
locked?
there's a connection between the painting and the treasure map. Like they're different versions of the same thing, maybe?
Let me try every direction.
That was
The padlock has 3 different inputs. A letter and just a
Yes.
grid reference for the map.
Okay. Unless... Hold on.
Let's take a break.
Should we wake him up? Or what's this?
A little hand-painted statue.
How can you tell it's hand-painted?
Well, the paints are right there on the desk. Also, I mean, no offense, but you can just tell.
Oh, it has a... Oh, wait, no. These are not cracked. The paint. The wooden carving of a man holding a sword. The model has been hand-painted, but the paint is not skillfully applied. Yellow, blue, black, and white paints were found nearby.
Sir? Can you hear me? I'm Private Detective Grimoire. I have some questions for you.
Grimoire. Good mysterious name. I'd rather like it. Felix Fellow at your beck and call.
And, this is my colleague, Sally.
Yeah, that's a perfectly good name as well.
Thanks.
If you would, Mr. Fellow, we really need to ask you about the murder.
I must say I'm rather jealous of you two.
Oh yeah? Why's that?
Out here solving mysteries, exploring new places, uncovering secret rooms, hidden treasures. That's what life is all about.
Secret rooms?
Generally speaking, you know, that sort of thing.
So there's a secret room, eh?
So, Felix, what exactly do you, do?
Is it not obvious? I'm an explorer. Explorer / treasure hunter. Yes, well, best in the world.
We're talking like curse statues, spike pits.
It's a little more sophisticated than that. But I've certainly seen my share of danger, if that's what you're asking.
And, if I may ask, when did you retire?
You listen here. I may be between ventures right now, but it's simply not in my nature to stay in one place for too long. I go wherever the winds of destiny take me.
Don't you live here with your wife and daughter?
Yes, well, the Fellow family has certain loyalties, and with Flora the way she is...
Nothing wrong with raising a family, Mr. Fellow.
Don't misunderstand me. Fiona and Flora are my entire world.
Oh.
They are the greatest treasure of all.
Ooh.
Why on earth would you want to know about that?
The murder of Freya Fellow. The reason we're here.
Ah, right. Nasty business. Very unfortunate. I regret that I can't be of any help, but I wish you all the best in your investigation.
Hear that, Grimoire? We're done here. Let's go.
It's a simple question, Felix. I'm sure you're up to it.
Well, there's not much to tell. Mostly, I was in my room by myself, working on Flora's, working on a project.
Your room is quite close to Flora's tower. You didn't hear anything unusual?
What qualifies as unusual?
What have you got?
It was dusk. A feeling lingered in the air. Malevolent, perhaps. Uncertain as life itself.
Abridged version, please.
Right. Fine. I heard someone heading down the stairs, just outside my room. The footsteps were calm.
Oh, we can see what the other rooms look
I
like.
thought nothing of it. Shortly afterward, I heard a second set of footsteps, going the same way. This time I could tell just from the sound that something was wrong. So I looked out into the hallway. I got a glimpse of Poppy disappearing down the staircase to the floor below.
Oh, that's what Poppy looks like?
Didn't know what to make of it, to be honest. I thought perhaps she'd had a disagreement with Fitz, as I know those two are close. So I looked into his room, just in case, but it was empty, as was the garden beyond his window. Back in the hallway, I bumped into a very concerned-looking Penelope. She was heading up Fellow Tower to find Professor Pointer, so I escorted her. We went into Flora's room. Poor Freya was laying on the floor. Fiona, Poppy, Fitz, and Pointer were there already. Flora, too, of course. Soon enough, everyone else made their excuses and left.
Including you?
Not I. I stayed. Flora needed me. Charming, isn't it? Yes. Built by the Remington family originally. Dear Flora's father and his associates.
But now it's owned by you? By the Fellow family?
The Fellows and the Pointers have both come to claim a certain degree of ownership.
And who named it Tangletower?
Flora chose the name.
What does it mean?
I think it was her intention that it mean nothing at all. Something of a fresh start.
From what?
This really isn't for me to say, but she had some kind of disagreement with her siblings.
Oh.
After they moved away, Flora changed the name of the house. I think perhaps she hoped it would make them feel unwelcome, yes, less likely to come back.
That's kind of extreme.
Yes, it is rather, isn't it? What's this?
It's my case file. It's how I know what I'm supposed to be doing.
You mean to say you're bound by the limits of what's written in this little document? Sounds dreadful.
I found it comforting.
That looks like it might belong to Poppy. I'm as confused as you are. It would have been a beautiful painting. It's rather a shame Freya was unable to finish it.
Nothing about it seems strange to you.
Well, all these modern paintings are slightly strange, aren't they? The emotion of the piece taking over from, say, anatomical accuracy.
What about the knife in Flora's hand?
A knife? That's what you see?
You don't?
Oh no.
As I was saying, Freya's artistic approach distorts certain shapes. Hard to say exactly what we're looking at. Flora's quite fond of that old thing. It's in poor shape, though.
Do you know what happened to it?
Can't say I do.
No.
That looks like it might belong to Poppy.
Okay, so both cassette tapes belong to Poppy.
Does Flora normally keep something in here?
She must do, but I admit I've never managed to work out what.
Why not just ask her?
I feel like if somebody keeps something locked away in a ceramic egg, it's because they don't want to be asked about it.
Rules to live by.
It's unlike her to leave paint on the brush.
I think we'll give her a pass, given the circumstances.
Ah, yes, so we shall. Looks like Freya's paints.
Do you know why the pots are cracked down one side?
No, that's very odd. They're normally in excellent condition.
You seem pretty sure about that.
I've been carving for a couple of years now. I was hopeless when I started, but it didn't take me long to master it, as you can see.
And then we have
Do you
like
think of
nothing to
yourself
say.
too?
I do indeed, yes. Freya kindly taught me the basics.
Aw.
Nowadays, I can make just about anything I can imagine. Of course, this particular model is a self-portrait based on hard fact.
Hard fact, huh? So, you own a sword, Felix?
Of course, I own a great many. But my weapons are stored well away from Tangletower. Safety first and all that.
Okay, so maybe he doesn't own a sword. And he's back to sleeping.
It's a barometer, but it's broken.
Dang.
I've never seen a barometer that wasn't broken.
Okay. It's just this, which I don't.
A map with a dotted line and an X marked on it.
That's a very boring way to describe a treasure map.
This is the part I
Nice.
don't get.
A real...
How do you know this treasure?
Why else would it be? Plus, there's a treasure map hanging directly above it.
Loch Ness monster or little, yeah. So little monster there, rock, tree. But it's like, I don't know where the star is. Plus, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go turn on the AC, use the restroom and whatnot. Okay, so I'll be gone for just a little bit, and then I'll try to wrap my brain around this puzzle-like thing. Okay, BRB. Okay, I'm back. Okay, let me try and make sense of this, right? So from the X, this guy and this rock are pretty close The only thing that's far is the tree and the birds. I think. So, in actuality, this would not make sense then. Hmm. What would... So I'm trying to look at all the X's now. Because we have to be looking from the X's point of view. Right, this guy has to be on the left. Hmm. Okay. Look from here. Doesn't make any sense. What if it's this one? H6 facing west.
That's done it.
Neat.
Huh.
What was in the box?
Nice.
More wooden models.
Oh.
These are a little different to the one on the desk.
Oh. A model resembling a child with green hair, a woman with gray hair. So that's Freya, Flora, red and white bird, a chicken, a broad-shouldered man. The wooden models have been hand-painted, the paint is not skillfully applied. A pot of red paint and a brush is laying nearby. The brush has some dried red paint on it. Wake your butt up.
Ah, you found it.
Yes.
What do you think, huh? I had to rush the final touches a little bit. It turned out all right, though.
What's it supposed to be?
It's Flora, of course, surrounded by all her favorite people.
I'm gonna go up and ask.
What do you think of your husband's hobby?
Do you have any hobbies? You haven't seen this yet, have you?
It's a little model of you. Who were the other people next to you?
Man, she is a woman of no words. Okay. Oh, Freya's room.
A pillow with a paw print pattern.
It's a cushion.
Yeah, but that doesn't alliterate. Even though we're halfway up a tower, someone's been tracking in mud from outside. Not the kind of lamp I choose for my bedroom, but fair enough.
It's cool. Looks like old mining equipment or something.
It's a little glass box.
I think it's a vivarium.
Come again?
See the leaves and twigs in there? Might have been for keeping insects.
Drawings taped up on the wall.
What's that one on the left?
Looks like two people standing together in a
Excuse
garden.
me.
One of them's holding a red rose.
Oh? A drawing of a man holding, or, oops, a drawing of a man standing with a woman in a garden. He's holding a red rose. A drawing of a young woman, drawing of a person wearing a cloak. Pee-pee?
That painting is really something.
Why would you want it looming over your bed like that?
Maybe Freya enjoyed the atmosphere it creates.
The atmosphere of chaos and oppression?
Hang on. There's a smaller version down by the floor.
It's a photograph.
Oh, abstract painting. A piece of adhesive tape is stuck on it. Lines have been drawn with black ink around the edges. I feel like it's pointing at certain spots, no? Let's see.
Freya's bear.
Looks pretty depressed.
He's had a rough couple of days.
Oh. I can't do much here.
That's weird.
What did you find in the drawers?
Nothing. They're completely empty.
Okay.
Do you think this was always supposed to be a bedroom?
I don't know. It is kind of a weird shape.
No windows either.
Yeah, it's pipes, vents.
Do you think this was...
I don't know.
No windows either.
Okay.
It's an illustrated book about birds.
It's been left open. Looks like somebody was halfway through reading it.
Or it was left open for us to find.
Ever so slightly unnerving?
The red and white bird. The ink dip is a remarkably intelligent bird with a very long lifespan, even among the avian mystids. Other birds are often aggressive towards it, and the ink dip lives most of his life alone. Oh, it's a lone wolf. It has particular feeding habits and usually only eats the seeds of a tantum amic. What's this?
Is that a snow globe?
Of sorts.
Oh, it's
Hey, look at that.
Tanglewood.
It's a model of
Or,
Tangletower.
yeah, Tanglewood.
There's the lake and those weird mountains. What are you thinking?
That would make an amazing souvenir.
Oh. Oh, find the Tangletower snow globe. Nice.
Curious. I would expect bacteria of that nature to thrive in these conditions.
Excuse me.
Taking all the environmental factors into account, there must be something I am still missing.
May I talk to you, miss?
She knows we're here. She just doesn't care.
I am a detective, and I need to talk...
Correction. You do not need to talk to me,
Oh no? How come?
because I am not a suspect. I am completely innocent of any and all crimes.
Thanks for letting me know.
Speaking of which, you have now been at Tangletower for over 23 minutes. Surely you have already reached a sturdy hypothesis.
A hypothesis? About the murder?
Yeah, come on, Grimoire, hurry up.
My apologies. Unfortunately, protocol dictates I must at least meet all the suspects. And
Yeah.
that includes you. So, could you tell me your name?
Fifi Fellow, microbiologist, inventor, innovator.
Oh, you're Fifi.
You will need to be more specific. Oneself cannot be summarized in a single response without doing one a great disservice.
So true.
Well, first of all, you're a fellow. So does that make you the daughter of...
Correct. My father and mother are named Flora and Felix, but you need not question either of them. It will only waste valuable time. Neither of them are capable of murder.
Thanks for the tip.
Fifi, you said you were a micro... something or other?
Microbiologist, but it is an insignificant label. My studies cannot be
Hmm.
categorized in any one recognized field.
What made you want to become a scientist in the first place?
I harbor an intrinsic fascination with the microscopic. I constructed my first one at age 10.
Constructed a microscope?
Correct.
And what's
Aw.
that thing on your head? Did you make that too?
My eyesight began to deteriorate when I turned 12. Not
Aw.
satisfied with the eyeglasses prescribed to me, I designed this custom lens instead. It
Nice.
automatically adjusts based on the surrounding light conditions.
Does it glow red when you get angry?
No, but that would be most amusing.
Okay, so like... Okay.
What can you tell me about the murder?
What can you tell me about... Wait, that's what I'm
Yeah,
supposed to ask
wait.
you.
However, you were too slow.
You fancy yourself a detective too, Fifi.
I just need to know what happened.
Me too. So talk.
Fine. I knew
Dang.
ahead of time that Freya was going to be busy with her painting all day, so I had planned to spend the afternoon with Poppy. I was in the library all morning preparing the equipment for an experiment, only to find out that Poppy had made other plans and she was in fact planning to ignore me completely.
Dang.
So what did you do instead?
I locked myself in my room and cried.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Aw.
Why?
I don't know, it just sounds kind of sad.
It is not unusual.
Oh,
Oh.
good.
I was in my room. The lights were off and the door was locked. Someone began banging on the door. I ignored it until the someone began shouting at me. I opened the door. Poppy came into my room. Her makeup was leaking. She told me Freya was dead. I did not believe it. I thought she was playing a trick on me, so I punched her in the face. She insisted that we go up to Flora's tower. We left the room, and Poppy's father was waiting outside. He followed us upstairs. When I saw Freya lying on the floor, I was completely and utterly devastated. Then, I took a sample of the red paint on the unfinished painting. Poppy and I took the sample back downstairs to the library. We performed a test and found out that it was, in fact, blood.
You performed that scientific test immediately, even though you were feeling so upset.
Oh, hold
Of
on, hold
course.
on.
Why would one affect the other?
Oops. Okay.
What is your opinion of Tangletower?
Oh, it's impressive. Elaborate gardens, unique architecture.
Must be worth a fortune.
Why do you ask, Fifi?
I am the heir of the Fellow family and the Remington family. This makes me the sole beneficiary of Tangletower.
That's quite an inheritance.
They can't make you do anything, Fifi. If you
Aw.
don't want the house, just tell them. Or just sell it. Who cares?
You sound like her.
Her as in her
I
sister?
require facts. What do you know?
Well, we know Freya was stabbed with a knife, and then she fell.
Correction. She was stabbed with something. There was no knife found at the crime scene,
Apart from the one in the painting.
which as a mere abstract representation does not count. Nobody has ever been stabbed by the concept of a knife. This belongs to Poppy. In fact, she owns a number of cassette tapes.
What happened to it, though?
It has been left underwater for an extended period of time.
Right, but why?
I do not know why.
I like Fifi.
Curious. Freya is normally highly skilled at capturing someone's likeness, but in this painting, she has accidentally made Flora look quite young.
I think she was just being kind.
Why is that kind? Anyway, I'm far more interested in what Flora is holding. I performed the test on the red paint myself. I discovered that it was in fact not paint, but blood.
What made you want to test it in the first place?
It was Poppy. She told me she thought the painting looked like a bloody knife. I told her not to be ridiculous. My mother owns no such knife. But then I noticed that the color was slightly too dark, and the substance itself was overly viscous.
You noticed that just from looking at it once?
Of course. The gramophone belongs to Poppy, but I believe she gave it to my mother, and my
Oh.
mother often loaned it to Freya. Or maybe it is the other way around.
When did it get cracked?
I cannot pinpoint it exactly. All I know is that it must have happened sometime in the last 2 days.
Is she laughing?
That belongs to my mother. I think she must be fond of eggs. There are a number of egg-shaped carvings to be found in the garden and in the Grand Hall.
Dang. Yeah.
What's the deal with all the eggs?
Some people just like eggs. The red paint on the brush is not paint. It is blood. Same for the palette.
So Freya added the blood to the painting herself?
Or blood got on the brush and palette some other way?
I do not know the answer.
Fifi, did you test the red paint in this pot?
Yes, I did. I discovered it too was blood, not paint.
A whole pot full of blood?
Not a whole pot. It is only partially full.
Yeah, but still. Doesn't that freak you out?
No. In fact, it may be considered rather reassuring. A wooden carving of my father, made by my father. Although, now that I look at it, I do not understand how he was able to paint the red parts without any red paint.
Oh, it's true.
It is a model of Freya, made by my father.
A model of Flora, you mean?
And a man with a beard. And a little red and white creature.
Why would my father make a model of Freya? There is a drawing of me, a drawing of Detective Hawkshaw, and a drawing of Poppy and Fitz. I believe Freya was attempting to communicate something through this painting.
Any idea what it was?
I am not the person to ask. All I see is a blood-red mountain with angry storm clouds brewing above it. As such, I cannot ascertain any meaning from it whatsoever.
Do you know who was reading this book?
It belongs to my mother.
And she left it in the library?
No, my mother has not been in the library for some time.
Okay.
Fifi's bedroom should be unlocked now.
Can't wait.
Oh, let's go now. Oh, little teddy bear.
There's something about the image of Flora in the painting. Something suspicious.
Let's ask her about it.
So, this
Oh no.
painting, specifically that knife in Flora's hand.
Yeah, it's creepy. But we didn't find a knife anywhere in the room. So what's going on?
The knife is still in this room.
Wait, I'm confused.
Me too.
So what's going on?
Okay, fine. It's
It's not a knife. We need a clue to compare with the painting. Something to explain what that knife shape
Oh,
actually
no.
is.
oh. The feather. Oh wait, oh, I can go like this.
Let's take a closer look at this.
The painted knife is actually just a feather.
The painted knife
Bing.
is actually just a feather from an ink dip bird.
It's definitely the right shape, but the book's not in color. The thing Flora's holding in the painting is red and white, specifically. Is there anything to suggest that the ink dip bird is red and white too?
Uh-huh.
This little thing? I don't understand why Felix would make a model of this bird as part of a gift for Flora. And come to think of it, why would Flora be holding a feather in the painting anyway?
Oh no. What's the deal with Flora and this red and white bird? The inked bird. No. Yeah, Flora's pet, so she kept a single feather.
The inked
remember it by.
bird was Flora's pet, so she kept a single feather to remember it by.
Nice.
She kept the bird as a pet. And it died?
Maybe it flew away.
Flora spends all her time staring out the window.
Either way, she kept the feather. I think it was pretty important to her.
All right. So she was holding the feather while Freya was painting her. But where is it now? You'd think she'd keep it somewhere close by.
Yeah, I think she does. Normally. This is where Flora usually keeps her feather.
But we opened it. It's empty.
Mm-hmm. Completely empty.
Oh?
Flora? She's pointing at something in the corner of the room.
It's just a pile of books. They're not... Wait. There's something tucked inside this one.
Oh, what she had when it was a baby. Drawings of Flora and a small bird. There's a handwritten message on the back. These are for you, love, Freya. Oh. Okay.
Have you seen this book before? Do you know who it belongs to?
I really thought she was gonna say something there.
Me too. Well, maybe
I
this?
like these drawings, Flora.
Is there a reason why you wanted us to see them?
Does she ever talk? But that's a cute photo though. Okay. Well. Let's go back to him. Show him the goodies.
Freya was quite the talent. She had a way of capturing the spirits of her subjects. Not in an evil way, in a good way. That's one of Freya's paintings, is it not? It's impressive, but a little miserable for my tastes. Where did you find that?
It was in the library.
Really? How odd. These drawings are quite precious. I'm surprised Flora let you see them.
What happened to the bird? Did it die?
I don't know. Seems likely, though, doesn't it?
No. Sad.
Freya drew these,
Yeah, I think so. There's a note on the back.
but she never showed them to me.
Well, I think it was a gift for your mother. Like a private thing between Freya and Flora.
Okay, so now I feel like we looked through everything. So let's go outside real quick. Stone Square.
Is that a clock?
If it is, it's a clock with 4 faces.
I'm
Oh.
guessing it doesn't tell the time.
So what does it do?
Okay, so I'm guessing moon. Oh god. Hmm.
No,
So, moving any of the hands turns the adjacent hands in the opposite direction. It's like cogs on a machine.
reset the puzzle.
No. Let's just go.
I'll do this later.
Yeah, we don't know anything about it.
There's a metal plaque on the bench.
Is there a message engraved on it?
I think there was at one point, but someone scratched it off.
Ooh.
Whoa. Nice cape.
You're not fellows or pointers. I'm sure I shall immediately regret asking. But who are you, and what is your business here?
I'm Sally, and this is my sidekick Grimoire.
Oh.
Private detective Grimoire.
Wait.
Really?
Wait. So
You're a
I'm the
detective.
psychic?
If this is a joke, it's not a good one.
Who are you anyway?
Private Detective Hawkshaw.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Hawkshaw's a cooler name than Grimoire. Maybe I'll become her sidekick.
You're not on the Freya fellow case, too, are you?
That is classified information between myself and my client. Clearly, this is something which eludes you. But a real detective refrains from handing out informations to persons unknown.
Oh, right.
Now, if you would, I have work to do. It's not in my interest to discuss personal details.
Even if you're one of the suspects in a murder?
Very well. Let us make a small exception. Ask.
Oh, what are you doing here?
I'm on a case at the behest of my client.
Okay.
How long have you been at Tangletower?
133 hours. 5.5 days.
Who are you working for?
I am not at liberty to answer that. Now, I shall permit you one more question.
What crime are you...
How'd you get that scar? It's cool.
You really think so?
Oh.
As it happens, I completed an examination of Flora's room on the morning before the murder. I've been investigating every single room at Tangletower. Hers was one of the last on my list.
Did you find anything unusual?
Nothing but a thin layer of dust and an atmosphere of somber melancholy.
Was Flora in there at the time?
She spent the duration of my search staring up at the sky, out the open window. Didn't say a word, although I'm told this is the expected behavior.
What did you do after that?
I spent the early evening searching the library.
Maybe she did used to be
It took
vocal,
longer
but
than it
once
should
the
have.
bird
Fiona
died,
leaves that room
or
in a
either
permanent
flew
state of
away,
disarray.
right?
Fiona was in
Then
the
she went
library,
completely
too.
mute.
I expected her to make an appearance, but she did not.
And you stayed in the library the rest of the day?
Not quite. Towards the early evening, my examination of the library was unexpectedly disrupted. Sounds of running, wailing, shouting from several floors above. I
Oh.
vacated the library, but before I could begin my ascent, Professor Pointer appeared. He emerged from the Pointer staircase, crossed the hall, and begun up the fellow staircase. Our eyes met. He was breathless. Something had caused him great alarm. He told me to stay out of the way. I consented. I decided to return to my office in the stone square. As I was passing through the front door, Penelope called out from behind me. She was clutching the banister of the Pointer staircase with an apprehensive manner. She wished to know where Professor Pointer had gone. I told her what had transpired. Then, she too crossed the hall and disappeared up the fellow staircase. More so than at any moment prior, I felt like quite an intruder in the house. I took my leave, out towards the stone square. The grounds were silent. There were no signs of human life. Even the greenhouse was without its typical inhabitant. I noted that he, too, must be entangled in whatever was transpiring in Fellow Tower. An unremarkable hour passed before the gardener finally made his appearance. He spoke to me of what had occurred. His report was as clumsy and cumbersome as the man giving it.
Did he seem upset?
He was rattled. That much was clear, but sorrowful, mournful, I cannot say.
Dang.
Tangletower. No idea why they insist on calling it that. It's not even a tower. It's little more than a pair of turrets stuck on either side of a mansion.
Have you searched the whole place?
I believe so. Why?
He wants to know if you found any secret rooms.
Huh. I'm afraid the residents of Tangletower are far too ordinary for anything like that. I was disappointed too. You truly consider this a case file?
What's wrong with it?
No
Yeah.
organization, no system.
That's my style. I like seeing everything laid out at once. Yeah, it helps me think.
How
Hmm.
quaint. Where'd you dig that up?
It wasn't buried. It was underwater.
Someone trying to conceal evidence, perhaps? Conveniently left anonymous. It's useless until you can prove to whom it concerns. Can you do that?
No?
No. Makes quite an impression, doesn't it? Although I can't imagine why she painted Flora wielding a knife.
You didn't see a knife anywhere in Flora's room, did you?
I did not. I conclude whatever stabbed Freya must have been brought into the room from outside. Unless, of course, it was the painting itself.
Surely you don't believe in that kind of thing.
A detective's job is to examine every avenue of thinking.
Dang.
A somewhat cumbersome device, and an altogether inefficient way to listen to music.
What kind of music do you like, Hawkshaw?
Oh?
I like anything.
What a cop-out.
I believe that was in Flora's room yesterday, but it was not cracked when I saw it last. You got it open. I'm impressed. I managed it myself yesterday. I thought Flora might be hiding something in there.
It was empty yesterday, too.
It was. Perhaps it's always been empty. The paint is still wet.
Yeah, well, we know Freya was in the middle of painting when she was killed.
Do you know that? How? Because you were told?
She has a point.
Yep.
Paints.
Mm-hmm.
I'd tell him not to quit his day job. But he hasn't got one, has he? These figurines remind me of a case I once solved involving a possessed doll. Turned out to be a bit of a smokescreen, as these things often do.
Your life sounds fun. Grimoire, why don't we ever have fun adventures like that?
Are we not having a fun adventure right at this very moment?
When did Freya draw the picture of you, Hawkshaw?
I didn't model for her, if that's what you're asking. She must have done it without my permission.
Could just be from memory. It's not quite as detailed as the others anyway.
I admit, it's powerful. Freya was a talented young woman.
Someone even liked it enough to take a photo of it.
Now, we don't know why they took the photograph, do we? Perhaps they just wanted it for reference. A book from the library. One of hundreds, no doubt. What makes this one special?
It's about birds.
Yes, I see that. Does Flora still own that bird? Do you know?
Don't think so. The drawings are from a few years ago.
I see.
That's all.
A giant glowing gemstone full of plants.
AKA a greenhouse.
Mm-hmm. Let me think though, cause like this could be. Hold on. So the sun's over here, cause it's super bright. Water.
A pointless little stone tower.
I don't know. Might be a good hiding place.
Wanna play hide and seek?
I could be persuaded. Is that a...
If it is, it's a...
The only thing I don't get is what this is. This is water for sure. Oh, okay, hold on. much. Hold on.
Nope.
So moving any of the hands like cogs on a machine.
Gosh darn it. Okay, hold on. Because the water has to stay there.
I guess that's wrong.
Did you work out what direction each hand needs to be facing? Each one ends with a little hoop. Try looking through the hoop and ignoring the rest.
Like... Okay, then the plants... Okay.
Just gonna rest my brain.
No, because I need to see this again. So I'm guessing... Cause I need to figure out what that... It's not the cog that was up here. It's the one that's down here. I don't get what picture that is. Not yet anyway. Cause I'm thinking the little sprout is like the... Oh. Actually could indicate the garden. The moon is up in the sky, right? Water's down here.
Is that
If it is,
Okay, because this looks like it's water. No?
Nope.
so moving any of the hands like cogs on a machine.
I guess that's
Did you
wrong.
work out what direction? Each one ends with a little hoop.
Gosh darn it, I want... That's where I need it to be. I just don't go. No. No. No.
Nothing.
It's just numbers on a clock. 3 on the right, 6 on the bottom, 9 on the left, and 12 on the top. You only need 90-degree angles. That should make it easier to work out.
Yes. This needs to be at 12. This one needs to stay there. Oh, man. Gosh darn it, this is so... Please.
Nothing.
It's just numbers. You only need 90.
Okay. I just need to get this up here. You want to leave this alone? God, no.
Nothing.
It's just numbers on a
What?
clock. 3 on the right. You only need 90-degree angles.
I thought that was it. Oh, we switch.
Nothing.
It's just numbers. 3 on the right. You only need 90-degree angles.
Nothing.
It's just 3 on the right. You only need 90-degree angles.
Okay, what if?
Nothing.
It's just 3 on the right. You only need 90-degree angles.
Reset the puzzle.
Okay. Imagine it's just this.
Nothing.
It's just 3 on the right. You only need 90-degree angles.
You only need 90-degree angles. The garden is over there. I don't I don't get what this is.
Nothing.
It's just numbers. 3 on the right. You only need 90-degree angles.
Nothing.
It's just numbers. 3 on the right. You only need 90 degrees.
Okay. Play loose and loose. Alright.
Nothing.
It's just numbers. 3 on the you right. You only need 90-degree angles.
Nothing.
It's just numbers. 3 on the you right. You only need 90-degree angles.
I moved it all the way around.
Nothing.
It's just 3 on the you only need 90.
Dang it. Okay.
Just gonna rest my brain.
Yeah, because I don't get what it's saying. Unless little mushroom is supposed to be facing forward? And is not talking about the garden? What?
Is that a...
If it is.
No.
So it's like cogs on a machine.
Dang it. What does it look like? Maybe I don't look at this just yet.
I'll do this later.
Maybe we go somewhere else. The greenhouse. Oh.
A little chart of... Actually, I have no idea what it's about.
Well, there's pi. Beta, alpha. But pi is first, this is second, third, fourth, fifth, 6, 7.
Kinda reminds me of a periodic table.
Greek letters, I think?
Mm-hmm.
Kinda reminds me of a periodic table.
Greek letters? Greek letters?
Greek letters.
Greek letters?
Kinda reminds me of a periodic table. Kinda reminds me of a periodic table. Kinda reminds me of a periodic table. Kinda reminds me of a periodic. Kinda reminds me.
What am I supposed to do with this?
What do you make of it?
Not a whole lot.
Oh. Okay. Oh.
That's a handsome beetle. Looks like he might have magic powers.
Sally, don't move. We're being watched.
Yeah, I see him. He's a little too big to hide in the bushes. Is anyone going to say anything? Or shall we just stand around staring at each other?
Okay.
Right, sorry. Sorry.
That's better. I'm Sally. And the guy hiding behind me is Detective Grimoire. Who are you?
Fitzfellow, the gardener.
Mm-hmm. And why are you so tall?
I don't know.
I was born this way.
You work here as the gardener.
I don't get paid to do it. It's just my area of interest.
What's the deal with the plants? They're all kinda weird.
Right. Did you see the lake?
That giant green and purple lake surrounding the entire house?
Maybe that's
yeah,
why.
I clocked it.
The color is just a byproduct.
Of what? Poison?
It's not poisonous. Not to you.
What's this got to do with the plants?
The water controls all life, just like anywhere else on the planet. Clouds form, rain falls. The water grows the plants, animals eat the plants. Anything you've perceived as an irregularity is simply a result of this hydrological cycle.
Could you say that again, but like condense it as if you were talking to a slightly stupid person?
Our lake water causes the unpredictable alteration of DNA. Sometimes.
Alteration? Like mutation?
That'd be the official term. For us, it's normal. Just nature.
And you're the local expert on all this stuff?
No. I'm just the gardener.
I just work here.
I was in my greenhouse, watering and weeding.
Sounds exciting.
Was anyone else around?
Not at first. Penelope came in a little later. She likes looking at the flowers, I think.
Did you speak to each other?
A little, not too much. We both left the greenhouse in the early afternoon. I went up to my room. Then I came back outside to weed the main gardens. Didn't see anyone else. After that, I went up to the garden outside my room.
And?
Let me guess. Watering and weeding.
Right.
Did anything happen to you yesterday, Fitz?
I was up in the rooftop garden. It was quiet. And then, it wasn't. I can't describe it. Could have been a scream, but it didn't sound human.
Oh.
We thought it was coming from Flora's tower, so we went up there.
We?
Poppy was with me. Did I not mention that? Flora's room was locked. That's normal. She usually locks it from the inside. I knocked on the door and shouted. Nobody responded. We became concerned.
You kicked the door down?
I did. Poppy and I went in. Freya was right there, laying on her back. Flora was there too, but I barely noticed her at first. Poppy left the room for a while. When she came back, she had her father with her, and Fifi too. Penelope arrived shortly after that, with Felix in tow. I thought that was odd. You don't normally see the two of them together. Felix took charge. There was nothing else I could do to help. I wanted to go back to my room, but I realized nobody had told Detective Hawkshaw anything. I found her pacing back and forth around the stone square. When I approached her, she snapped at me. I think she was annoyed about being made to wait outside so long. But when I told her about Freya, she fell silent.
Okay.
Nice painting. Gives you a pretty good idea of the layout.
The lake looks like it forms a perfect circle around the island.
It might seem strange to you, but nature is quite capable of producing perfectly geometric forms.
And those mountain cliff things around the outside?
We don't know much about them. They're unscalable. Not even Freya could have gone up there.
What's that?
This painting, it's speculative. There are no photographs from this angle as far as I know.
So Freya just made it up.
Let's call it an informed estimation.
And then here's our case file.
Who gave you that information?
Well...
We don't actually know who it was. We were contacted anonymously.
I see. And what happens if the person who contacted you turns out to be the murderer?
I never thought about that.
Honestly, that would be kind of fun. Like a twist, you know?
That looks like it might belong to Poppy.
And then this
How
letter.
odd.
What do you think that is in Flora's hand?
I don't know. It does look like a knife, but Flora wasn't holding anything at all when I saw her after the murder. But there's something bothering me. Something else.
What?
When we went into Flora's room, she wasn't standing in this position.
Well, she probably would have moved around a little bit by then.
She wasn't standing at all. She was kneeling on the floor.
Okay.
That belongs to Poppy.
So, why is it up in Flora's tower?
I'm not sure. That looks like it might belong to Poppy. It's an egg with feet.
It was locked, but we opened it, but it was empty.
Fun story. There's something off about this.
What is it?
Why don't you take another look at Flora's room?
You think we missed a clue up there?
Not exactly.
Oh?
Paints are different to flowers.
I'd say so, yeah.
At any time, flowers can bloom with perfect, faultless colors. Red, blue, white. With paint, once you've tainted a color by mixing it with others, not even the most skilled painter can return it to its pure form. Felix made that? Huh. That's quite sweet, really.
Fitz, one of these drawings is of you, in the rooftop garden, I think, with Poppy.
Mm-hmm. Are we done?
No.
Freya's best
I'll
work,
say when
in
we're
my
done.
opinion. Although, the photo doesn't carry the same energy as the real thing.
What do you think it's a painting of?
What do you mean?
Like, what's the subject matter? What's that big red thing?
Oh, I don't think it's that kind of painting. Penelope knows about birds. You should ask her instead.
Actually, I wanted to ask you about something. There's a plant mentioned on this page, see? Do you have any? In the greenhouse?
No, I don't grow that anymore. I've tried, in the past. It's incredibly difficult, even for me. I could never get it to live more than a couple of weeks.
Oh, dang. It's probably very picky.
Did Freya draw these?
Yeah. There's a note in the back, too.
She was even closer to Flora than I realized.
Sorry, I was brushing my hair as they were talking. Okay.
Fitz's room is unlocked. It's up in the fellow tower.
But you said to go.
This could be interesting.
Let's just go. Okay. I love
It's a little
leather.
handmade card. Someone's drawn a heart on the front. Inside it says, "To Fitz, from PP."
Penelope Pointer. Oof, okay. I feel like someone is after the inheritance.
Hello.
Not hidden very well, is it?
Doesn't need to be. It's locked. It's a combination lock. Sort of.
I feel like we need more pieces, no? Oh. Maybe we need more pieces.
I'll come back later.
An empty glass and an empty plate.
Looking at it is making me want to cry.
Why?
I don't know. That poor plant.
Looks pretty healthy to me.
Healthy, but sad. I think it would rather be outside.
With its fellows.
There's someone outside the window.
Something outside the window. It's probably just a rock.
You sure? It's locked, but it leads outside.
I thought we were halfway up a tower.
We are.
What's that thing by the handle?
Oh.
Nothing. Still locked.
The tiles have all got that same sun symbol on them.
Those moon symbols in the slots. Are they connected?
Maybe they're connected, but also not connected.
Oh.
Nope. It's
Maybe
not.
the information we need isn't here.
So where is it?
Somewhere else.
Okay, that's true.
Let's come back once we know what to do.
That is so very true. This is a bunch of empty
Doesn't look
space.
soft.
Okay, there wasn't much, but let's go back to Flora. Okay.
A little pot plant, balanced on the window ledge.
It's the only plant in the entire room.
Half the room is a big open window.
I don't know if you can call it an open window. It's more like the sudden absence of wall.
We're at the top of the tower, right?
I think so. Why?
Doesn't matter. It's nothing.
It's so dark back there.
Somehow, the sunlight doesn't seem to be making it very far into the room. That's the only door in and out of the room.
It's also on the floor.
Sure is. Guessing it's not supposed to be down there.
What are we missing up here? The whole message.
There it is. The unfinished port.
So, what?
Notes that way.
Supposed to be another plant right there.
Half the room is
I don't know if you can call
Dang,
it
I
a sudden
can't.
absence of wall.
We met Felix, your husband. He's one of our suspects, and he seems pretty suspicious if you ask me. So, if you want to stick up for him, now's your chance.
Nice try. We spoke to your daughter Fifi. She's some kind of super intelligent scientist. You must be proud of her. We spoke to Hawkshaw. I assume she didn't get anything out of you either. I bet that really ticked her off.
Were you close with Freya? How are you two related? Did you kill Freya?
Grimoire!
What? I don't even think she's listening.
Oh, she's listening.
She's probably
Do
just
you
like,
fits have
you
anything to do
absolute
with each other?"
fools.
Other than your initials.
Wait.
Dearest Flora, a remarkable woman. Oh, yes. Been married over 20 years now.
You two still get on?
Of course. What a question.
She hasn't gone quiet on you.
It's true she has an independent streak. She's had it her whole life. She's the youngest of three. Always something of a lone wolf, you know? Just the way she is.
Lone wolf is putting it lightly. She doesn't seem to want to talk to anyone.
She just likes time to herself, away from the company of other humans.
Other humans?
Well, yes, other people, you know.
Oh, what just... something disconnected? Okay, I don't think it's that big of a deal.
You're the one currently basking in his presence. You tell me.
Let's move on.
Good call.
My daughter Fiona, our little burgeoning genius. You've met her?
We did. She's going by Fifi these days.
So I've heard. I asked her some weeks ago, what's wrong with your real name? She told me, get this, she wanted a name with an even number of syllables.
Aw.
She makes up the strangest things when she's under pressure.
What makes you think she made that up?
I happen to know the real reason. reason she prefers Fifi over Fiona.
Oh, yeah?
Oh?
It's what Freya called her. Uncommonly skilled as an artist, but Freya was so much more than her talent. She helped me get started with my own painting, you know. It taught me what she knew about wood carving, too. Tremendous patience. She was ever so good with dear Flora.
Freya and Flora were close?
Oh, yes, especially recently.
How are you related to Freya?
Somewhat distantly, as it happens. My father, Lord Fellow, was her grandfather. Technically, that makes her a fellow. Let's just say there was some discussion over whether she ought to carry the name at all. There's a family tree in the Grand Hall. You should take a look at it.
What about her inheritance?
Freya's parents died when she was around 3 years old. She
Oh,
came
dang.
to live here shortly afterwards.
Nobody left her a thing?
I'm afraid not. She had no formal claim over anything at Tangletower. Quite the character, eh? A fellow member of the Order of the Crimson Cloak.
Is that a real thing?
No, I just meant because we both wear, you know, red capes of a sort.
Has she questioned you yet?
If you call that questioning, she seemed bored by everything I had to say. I heard on the grapevine, supposedly Hawkshaw is searching for some rare item, something called the Golden Beetle. Honestly, it's probably a bunch of sensationalist rubbish.
You reckon?
Quite sure. There is no treasure called the Golden Beetle.
How do you know?
Because I would have heard of it. Fitz? I don't trust him. He's slippery. Never commits to anything. Brain like an onion.
An onion?
Did you two have an argument?
No, but my daughter doesn't like him at all. And I trust Fiona's judgment entirely. She's a very vigilant young woman.
Okay.
There's something about Felix's painting supplies. Something suspicious.
Let's ask him about it.
So, about this paint we found in your room.
Nothing suspicious about it. I used it to paint, obviously. Totally normal thing to do.
You never said it was
Here's
suspicious.
another messed up part. What if
Come on
the
then,
blood is
out
from
with
the
it.
bird?
What exactly are you accusing me of?
It's not the right color.
You sure about that?
Not entirely.
Come on then, out with it. What exactly are you accusing me of?
It's not your paint pot. Did you take it from somewhere else?
What on earth? It's definitely mine. I even have proof. Look, the lid matches the ones on all my other paint pots. End of discussion.
That's not the end of the discussion.
We need a clue to compare with Felix's red paint. Something to prove who it actually belongs to.
I mean,
Let's take a closer look at this.
Freya's red paint is exactly the same as Felix's red pot. Both left?
Freya's red paint. Nope. Freya's red. That's not right. Freya's almost.
Almost.
Freya's. That's not right either.
No.
Freya's red paint. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
Freya's red paint pot is exactly the same as
Freya's. That's not right either.
no.
Freya's red paint. That's not right either. Freya's. That's not right either. Freya's red. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
Is it not this?
Freya's red. Almost.
I think it's this.
Freya's red paint pot is full of Felix's red paint pot, but Freya noticed what has happened. That's not right either.
Dang it.
Freya's red. That's not right either.
What? Yeah, it's just exact same.
Freya's red. That's not right either.
Dang it. It's not this?
Freya's red paint pot. That's not right either.
Oh my god, wait.
Freya's red. That's not right either.
No?
Freya's. That's not right either.
Wait. I know there's something strange about the red paint pots. One is broken, and the other isn't. Yeah, so Freya's was stolen and replaced with Felix's.
Freya's red paint
Oh,
pot
okay.
was stolen and replaced with Felix's red paint pot, but the lids were swapped to hide it.
That red paint is from Freya Supplies, not yours. Swapping the lids doesn't hide what you did.
Why are you bothering me about paint anyway? None
Because
of this is connected to your murder.
we don't know that. Why is Felix stealing Freya's paint relevant to the murder? Blank was used to fill up, was used to destroy, was somehow filled with blood. Blood before.
This red paint pot
There you go.
was somehow filled with blood before Freya used it to paint Flora.
Oh, that's definitely something. Right, fine. Here's the story. I was busy working on a project when I suddenly realized I had run out of red paint. There was a certain amount of time pressure, so I politely asked Freya if I could borrow hers. Just for a little while, you know, perfectly reasonable request.
But she said no.
I tried to explain why I needed it, but she didn't seem to care. So, well, I took Freya's red paint pot and swapped it with my own empty one.
You went into her room?
Not my proudest moment, but it's just paint. I didn't touch anything else.
And the paint pot you left behind was definitely empty?
Quite. I have absolutely no idea how it got blood in
Itchy
it,
eye.
if that's what you're asking.
Why were you in such a hurry to get a hold of red paint anyway?
I was trying to finish this in time for Flora's birthday. I needed red to paint the final details.
Could you not have just used a different color?
Out of the question. It had to be red and white.
If you managed to finish it, why haven't you given it to Flora yet?
Well, I decided against it in the end. After what happened, seemed a bit insensitive.
Hmm. Okay. That's still. I still don't get what the clock. Okay, it doesn't show it here, but there's a clock here. And they need to point in the right direction. It just doesn't make sense.
Name, Flora Fellow. Age, 44.
Oh.
Profession, unknown. Likes, unknown.
Oh.
Dislikes, unknown.
Isn't she your mother? How do you not know anything?
Oh.
I believe other people may have discovered methods of reaching her, but I have little capacity for interpreting nonverbal communication.
And how long has Flora been non-verbal?
She has always been quiet, willing to speak when necessary, but not more.
So what happened to make her stop talking entirely?
She suffered a great loss, something she has been unable to move beyond.
The loss of her bird.
Name, Felix Fellow. Age, 53.
Oh.
Profession, none. Likes, collecting objects of negligible monetary value and assigning them personal value. Dislikes, the inescapable realities of human existence. Notes, Felix is my father and legal guardian.
And, is he a good dad?
I have no point of comparison, but I would say no.
No? Why not?
You asked me a binary question. Do not get upset that I provided one of the two possible answers.
What makes him a bad father, Fifi?
He has trouble expressing his emotions, and something of a willful detachment from reality.
Huh. Just like you, then.
Grimoire.
No, he is quite correct. Name, Fiona Fellow. Age, 19.
Oh.
Profession, amateur microbiologist. Likes, the meaningful archiving of information. Dislikes, the superfluous window dressing accompanying the majority of human contact. Notes, kindly disregard the polysyllabic form of my given forename and refer to me instead as Fifi.
How come you prefer Fifi?
How come you prefer Grimoire?
How are you related to the other fellows?
Fitz is my cousin. His father, a man named Flint, was my uncle.
Was?
I do not know if Flint is alive or not. He left Tangletower a long time ago.
And what about Freya? How are you related to her?
We share exactly one grandparent. Name, Haksha. Age, unknown. Profession, private detective. Likes, quote, being left alone. Dislikes, quote, being constantly badgered by a weirdo nerd with a clipboard.
Oh no, poor Fifi.
Name, Freya Fellow. Age, 19. Profession, artist. Deceased. Understand this. Most people find me difficult. They exhibit a noticeable degree of discomfort when talking to me. There it is. Freya, who had a way of being an exception to any given rule, was
Oh.
not at all like this. She is very important, and I will not rest until I understand what has happened to her.
Did you spend a lot of time with Freya recently?
I will say this. In the past year, Freya became 1. Increasingly independent, and 2. Increasingly isolated.
Do you know why?
I do not. If you are looking for a speculative, empathetic opinion, try asking Poppy instead.
The three of you are friends.
We are of a similar age, and all highly gifted. 1 scientist, 1 artist, and 1 musician.
Yeah.
Sounds like quite a team.
Name, Fitzfellow. Age, 24. Profession, cryptobotanist. Likes soil, dislikes electric lights.
Hang on. Cryptobotanist? I thought he was just a gardener.
That may well be his preferred label. Mine, however, is more accurate.
Do you and Fitz not see eye to eye, Fifi?
We do not.
Well, I wouldn't have thought so. He's well over 6 foot and you've got to be just barely 5.
So what's your problem with him?
Oh my god, he's just
Exactly 1
burning
week
her.
ago, I witnessed him
Poor
sneaking up
Fifi.
Pointer Tower. He was making
I like
every
Fifi,
effort to
though.
avoid detection.
So?
He was also carrying a knife.
Okay. Let me ask.
Quite the stoic statue, isn't she? I can only dream of being as cold and indifferent as Flora Fellow.
You think she's hiding something?
Perhaps. She has some strange habits. I heard she barely sleeps, an hour here or there, sporadically. Spends the rest of her time staring up at the sky. Did you get anything useful out of him?
Not sure. What about you?
Nothing worth committing to paper.
I think he knows more than he lets on.
Probably. But talking with him is so tedious.
Oh dang. Okay.
Considerably intelligent, and her powers of observation are enviable. But she has no ambition. No focus.
In her defense, she's still a teenager.
Barely. 314 cases solved.
300?
And 14.
Dang.
Freya Fellow is of great interest to me. I perceived her to be the most intelligent individual here at Tangletower. Within a day, she had identified for whom I was working and for what I was searching. I didn't know how she did it. I was impressed. I regret that I did not question her more thoroughly when I had the opportunity.
You couldn't have known she was about to be killed, though.
I have only myself to blame for failing to perceive the signs.
What signs?
I do not wish to do your job for you, detective.
Dang it. Please give
I'll
me a
say
hint.
this. He's well suited to physical labor.
That's a nice way to put it.
Yeah.
Fitz spends most of his time alone in the greenhouse, but I heard he's been breeding experimental flowers in secret.
Whoa, scandal.
I just wonder if he's getting restless.
Well, that's it for me. I just don't get the clock.
Is that a...
If it is, it's a clock with...
Yeah, a clock with 4 faces. That makes no sense. I mean, that would make sense, right? Because, like, the moon comes from... I don't know. Dang it, I don't know. Oh, my eyes itchy. Okay. The only thing I don't get is what this is. Okay.
So moving any like cogs on a machine.
Yes, yes, yes. So I tried it when all 4 of them were up here. It doesn't work. So I really do think it's the direction of where these pictures are, which I think this is water. Hmm.
I guess that's wrong.
Did you work out what direction each hand needs to be facing? Each one
No.
ends with a little hoop. Try looking through the hoop and ignoring the rest.
But it's like, I don't get it. I don't get what's supposed to be.
Nothing.
It's just numbers on a clock. 3 on the right. You only need 90-degree angle.
Just gonna rest my brain.
Or like, I don't know where to look.
I like Flora. I hope she's all right.
Do you think she had anything to do with the murder?
There's no way. She wouldn't willingly cause any additional suffering for anyone. Felix is a contradiction. His loyalties are placed firmly within the realm of materialism, money, property. But his ego relies on an entirely fraudulent self-image, don't you think?
I was just about to say the same thing.
Fifi doesn't like me.
What did you do?
I'm not sure. If you find out, maybe you can let me know. She questioned me.
About what?
My work, the plants, bit of everything.
Did she search the greenhouse?
No, she didn't.
You sure? Maybe she did it when you weren't in there.
No, she hasn't touched it.
How can you tell?
Trust me, I can tell. She was always kind to me. She'd come into the greenhouse when I was working, sometimes by herself, sometimes with Poppy. I think they were just bored at first. Eventually, they started asking questions.
About what?
Poppy wanted to learn about flowers. Freya, she used to ask me about the insects.
Insects?
One of my jobs is to protect plants from things that might eat them. Freya brought me this little glass box, leaves and twigs inside. She'd say, put all the troublemakers in there. Every day I'd put a handful of beetles and other things in the box. Then she'd come along and take it away. I didn't really understand her, but she was always kind.
And not
Anything with
yourself.
This guy fits. Shifty eyes. Doesn't say a lot. Totally suspicious, if you ask me.
That's me.
Yeah, that's... It was a joke. I was joking.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Tools. Used by a gardener. For gardening.
This one's in a little pot.
Okay, that is definitely not edible.
It looks like a gemstone, don't you think?
Our gems are like skin. The soil in the pot is an unusual blue color. It's...
This is a good example of how things work. I mix that soil here in the greenhouse. It's made with water from the lake.
And it makes the fruit grow all shiny and gemstony.
Sometimes. You never really know what's going to happen.
And what do you do with this shiny, inedible fruit?
You look at it.
Oh. Hmm. Okay, I'm guessing this is Poppy's room. Yep, there's Poppy.
Are they paper lanterns?
Whatever they are, I like them. It's like a little parade of floating spirits.
Sheet music. It's handwritten.
That's a lot of notes. Looks pretty difficult.
Probably why they're on the floor. Oh, whatever it is, it's playing a little trumpet.
While it is the music room, he's gotta practice.
What's with all the broken glass?
Horn statue. A shiny statue of a strange creature holding a large horn. There is a noticeable crack running along the length of the statue's horn. Inside the horn and the ground below are various shards of cracked grass.
Are you a ghost?
Sally! That's rude! Unless she is a ghost.
It may come as a disappointment, but I am alive.
Ah,
That makes you a suspect, I'm afraid.
I know.
what's your name?
My name is Poppy. I'm a pointer. And a pianist.
We'll need to ask you a few questions about Freya.
I know.
Hey, you're pretty good.
All in the wrist. And 13 years of dedicated practice.
Oh?
I'm just me. There's nothing to know.
How are you related to the other pointers?
My father is Percival Pointer. The professor spends most of his time hidden away in his tower. Barely speaks to anyone these days. Especially not the fellows.
Do you get on with the fellows?
2 of them. Fifi and Freya are my closest friends. We all turned 19 last year.
Do people ever leave Tangletower? I don't mean to be rude. It's just, if you're 19...
You don't have to answer that, Poppy.
It's a fair question. I'd like to move away. Definitely. Fifi, Freya, and I would often talk about it, argue about it. Freya wanted to leave, but Fifi... Things are more complicated for her.
What about now?
After what happened, I really don't want to stay here much longer. 3.5 hours of piano practice. Soon as I wake up. Same as always.
3.5. Does that not hurt your hands?
Sure.
And you do this in the music room?
No, I prefer to practice in my room. When I make mistakes, I like to make them in private.
What did you do after that?
I was supposed to meet Fifi in the library, but I totally forgot. When I finally got down there, she'd already gone. I checked her bedroom, but it was locked.
Was Fifi not in there?
No idea. She keeps her door locked either way. So I went back upstairs and out into the moonlight garden.
The what?
The little garden on the roof outside my room.
Was it just you up there?
No. Fitz came outside after a while. His room's on the other side. He's been teaching me about flowers.
So, did you talk to him?
Not really.
You ignored each other.
I didn't say that. Fitz and I were up in the moonlight garden most of the afternoon. Then we heard this sound. It lasted about 3 seconds. I've been trying to decide how to describe it, but I'm struggling. It was like something drilling into a piece of metal.
Ooh.
But different. Worse. I was pretty sure it was coming from Flora's tower, so we went up there to check. Her door was locked. Nobody was answering. I knew Freya and Flora were both supposed to be in there, so I made Fitz kick down the door. I went inside. Freya was lying on the floor.
Flora was in the room too?
Yeah. I think she realized what had happened at the same moment I did. I didn't know what to do, so I ran downstairs to get Fifi. Her door was still locked, but I knocked and shouted at her. Eventually, she let me in. The lights were off, but I could see she'd already been crying. I told her what had happened. She didn't believe me. She got angry. First time I've ever seen her angry. I dragged her out into the hall. My father was there too, for some reason. The three of us went back up to Flora's tower. Then Felix arrived. He had Penny with him. Fifi had this idea. She wanted to do some kind of scientific test. She took me down to the library. We were in there about 15 minutes. After she was done, she went back upstairs and I went back to my room.
That's it?
That's it.
I see, I see.
So there are two families living in Tangletower?
Mm-hmm. 3 pointers and 5 fellows. 4 fellows.
What's the connection between them?
There isn't one. Not really. It was all built by the Remington family. Flora is a Remington, originally. So was Primrose, my mother. She married into the Pointers, and Flora married into the Fellows.
So the fellows and the pointers own the house now?
Flora owns the house. Depending on who you ask, that means her husband Felix owns it too.
What about your father?
His claim over the house kind of fell apart after my mother left.
Where's your mother now?
No idea.
Dang. Okay. I'm gonna go see if I can get some sort of drink. And then we'll be back. Okay. BRB, BRB. Hi, I'm back. And I got a juice. Well, it's not really a juice. It's... how to describe it? mean, it does taste like juice, but it has good vitamins and whatnot, electrolytes.
There's something I noticed about Freya's knife wound.
Hit me.
From what we could tell, the blade went in at an exact right angle, perpendicular to Freya's body. And there's only one small pool of blood. Nothing on Freya's hands, or anywhere else. The whole thing is just a little too peaceful. This is mine.
Really?
No, well, yes, it was. I gave
But-
it to Freya about a year ago.
What was on it?
Nothing. It was blank. Freya said she wanted to record something.
Any idea how it ended up underwater?
Maybe someone wanted to destroy it, but got really lazy. Don't you think that's weird? That the letter isn't addressed to anyone, or signed by anyone?
Someone's being deliberately secretive.
Mm-hmm.
Or they're trying to manipulate you. When I first saw it, I thought it looked like Flora was holding a knife, with blood on the tip.
You don't think that anymore?
No, it was a stupid thing to say. The room was dark. I was in shock. I'm just an idiot.
But it was blood on the tip. If you hadn't said anything, maybe Fifi wouldn't have checked.
Exactly. It's stupid.
But we would have missed out on an important clue.
Is it a clue? Really? Tell me how it's a clue. Tell me how it helps. Nothing about the knife makes any sense. It's just freaking everyone out. Wish I'd never said anything. It was my mother's originally.
So, why is it up in Flora's room?
She just gets the most use out of it. Freya would borrow it too sometimes.
Does this belong to you, Poppy?
Now that's not really my style, is it?
But who else would own a tape like this?
Literally anybody? What was inside?
Nothing.
Huh. How sweet. That belongs to Flora, I think. I think everybody sees something different.
Did Freya ever tell you what she saw in it?
Not exactly. She said something about it being from a recurring nightmare.
Sorry, but if it was from a nightmare, why would you paint it and leave it in front of your bed?
Maybe she wanted to take control of it. Giving something a physical form can make it easier to deal with. Well, sometimes. Hey, that's me. Not a bad likeness.
It looks like you're standing in a rose bush.
Is there something wrong with that?
No.
Was that supposed to be Flora?
Possibly.
Oh, how nice. Whose paints are those?
They belong to Felix, I think.
Why is the glass cracked down one side?
Natural wear and tear, maybe?
No way. Freya took good care of her stuff. Freya would always load up the palette with all the exact colors she was gonna need. I think it helped her zone out and focus on the actual painting itself. Like getting all your sheet music lined up before playing a long piece.
Right. So the blob of black paint in the middle, that was for painting Flora?
Flora's dress, yeah. She wears even more black than I do. Oh, you've been to the greenhouse? What did you think?
Impressive, I guess. But kind of unsettling, with Fitz lurking in the shadows the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does that.
That's just the norm, you know? And then the horn
Don't look
statue.
at me. I didn't break it.
Does anybody else use the music room?
Yes. I don't know who, but I can tell when somebody else has touched the piano.
Hmm.
All right. Poppy's bedroom is unlocked.
Nice.
I wonder what's in there.
Let's go.
It's a metronome for keeping time.
It's ticking. Is it a bomb?
It's supposed to be ticking. Not sure what those symbols are, though.
Oh shoot, okay. No, hold on. Oh, okay.
Nothing.
We can't rotate the pendulums directly. We just have to use the buttons.
What if?
Still locked.
The symbols on the buttons look pretty similar to the ones on the pendulums.
Yeah, I think they're the same symbols.
Oh wait, oh, you do rotate all form. Oh. Oh.
I did it.
There.
What do I win?
Not bad. What happened?
A little hatch unlocked in the back.
Anything in there?
Mm-hmm. It's a photograph. Part of a photograph.
Oh? Okay. It looks like Freya. The ripped clothes shows a young girl with blonde hair and pink clothes, using a bright pink cassette player with matching headphones.
There's a name for this kind of piano. You know, these ones that stand upright.
Hey, look, it's this.
A big glass door leads out into a garden. Somehow.
There's a little mechanism by the handle.
Eh. Wasn't it this?
Something happened.
That must be it. And the door's still locked.
I still feel like we made some sort of progress.
Okay, hold on, let me look at it again.
Gloomy.
But roomy. Didn't we?
We did, but the door's still locked.
Okay, so it's here, then down there. Okay, so it makes like a little triangle here, plus up. Okay. So then, we go here. To here.
It's locked.
I thought we
We
were.
are.
What's that thing by the hand?
It made a noise.
I guess that was right.
Yes, ma'am.
Finally, it's open.
Whatever's on the other side better be worth it.
Let's go. Ho 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 ho. Rooftop garden.
Giant stone frog. Love it.
Ah, he's got his tongue out like he's catching snowflakes.
Except those aren't snowflakes. They're feathers.
The feathers were mostly found resting on the tongue of a large stone frog. None of the feathers are from the ink-dip bird. It's true.
It's another little statue, doing a really bad job of hiding in the bushes.
He's playing a lute this time.
He's also wearing headphones.
Well, they're not part of the statue. And they're not headphones. They're earmuffs.
A slightly weathered statue of a strange creature holding a lute. A pair of earmuffs has been placed on the head of the statue.
A little pond.
It looks really, really deep for some reason. See those metal bars around the edges too?
Oh yeah. What do you suppose they're for?
Nothing anymore. Looks like somebody broke them and then never bothered to fix it.
Oh, good. A bridge. I'm glad to know there's a way to get across that tiny, tiny pond.
Not all bridges are about getting across stuff.
Hmm.
Trees. On a roof.
In a garden.
In a garden. On a roof. It's a rose bush, growing on a little patch of bluish soil. Apart from a couple of loose petals on one side, the whole thing looks very well cared for.
The roses are bright red, too.
Now, aren't roses normally that color?
Exactly. More egg statues.
I don't get it. Why eggs?
Well, either they have some special significance, or the sculptor was just really lazy.
What do you mean?
An egg has got to be the easiest shape to make.
The door into Poppy's room.
So only Poppy and Fitz can get into the garden?
I guess so. The door into...
So-
I guess so.
Okay. Well,
That's one big dragonfly.
Or one very small dragon.
nothing else up here. Let's see. Oh,
Oh, just beautiful. What is it?
Huh?
Sort of a delicate jade, but with a little seafoam green, is that right?
Sorry?
Your hair, dear! Which shade do you use? It's lovely! And that shape, you're really pushing the envelope.
Oh, thanks. I do what I can to offset Grimoire's beige on brown ensemble.
Detectives don't need to be brightly colored. We prefer to blend into the background.
Oh, you're the detective? Delightful. Penny Pointer, pleasure.
Is that short for Penelope?
Officially, yes, but I never can be bothered with all 4 syllables of it. Penelope sounds a little ostentatious coming out of the mouth, don't you think?
I mean,
Sure.
okay.
Yeah.
20-something, Aquarius, love to travel, and nearly all of my friends are birds.
Travel? Where to?
Anywhere at all, as long as it has species worth studying. Ornithology, they call it. I call it the only thing I've ever been good at.
And have you studied the birds here at Tangletower?
But of course! Where else do you think I developed my love of the field? No matter where I go, I always find myself coming home to Tangletower.
Because
I mean, she
of the
loves birds so much, her
Oh,
arms are
no,
birds.
because of him! Silly to admit, but I suppose I can't bear for us to be apart.
Who are you talking about?
Oh, don't you know? My fiancé, dear Fitz. He's not really the traveling type, you see.
Fitz fellow.
The very one.
You're engaged to a member of the Fellow family? That's interesting.
I'm not especially interested in whatever tedious feuding goes on between our 2 families. Fitz and I find it much easier to stay out of it altogether. I awoke early and headed down into the greenhouse to see Fitz. He's always there, crack of dawn, every morning like clockwork.
How come?
It's where he's happiest. That and he has a great deal of work to do every day, watering, pruning, mulching, whatever that is.
Do you help him with the work in the greenhouse?
Oh, no. I wouldn't dream of it. I'd probably break something.
So, you stayed with Fitz the whole day?
No. In the early afternoon, he went back inside. Rather suddenly, as it happens.
Did he say why?
He didn't. Probably just a touch of heat stroke, the poor dear. He's more delicate than you'd think.
What did you do after that?
Let's see. I returned to the aviary to feed my birds.
And how many birds are you responsible for?
Officially 4, but in truth it's more like 400.
Can they not feed
Jesus.
themselves?
Of course. And they often do. But I think they just like the company.
More like you like the
As
company.
do I.
Yeah.
Sometime in the evening, I left the aviary and headed back towards my room. But in the hall, I spotted Uncle Pointer heading down the stairs. He was muttering something. Seemed a bit upset, the poor dear. I followed him down, but the grand hall was empty by the time I got there. Empty aside from Detective Hawkshaw, who was loitering over by the library. I don't know what it was, but she looked a little lost. I inquired about the professor, and she told me he'd gone up the fellow tower. I ran up the stairs, hoping to catch up with him, but Felix appeared and blocked my path. For some reason, he was coming out of Fitz's bedroom. He looked rather lost, too. I told him I was looking for Uncle. He suggested we look up in Flora's tower room. We could see from the hallway. The door was off its hinges. I knew then something was terribly wrong. A moment later, we were gazing down on the body of poor Freya. Uncle Pointer was there. Fitz, too, standing over in the corner with Fifi and Poppy.
What about Flora?
Of course, silent as ever. Uncle suggested we should leave. Give the others some space, you know. So he and I both returned to our rooms in Pointer Tower.
Okay.
A fellow bird enthusiast. She's quite the expert, truth be told. Studied them professionally at one point. I think her father taught her.
Are you friends with Flora?
A little bit.
A little bit friends.
She's one
Hi,
for the
Radu.
peace and quiet. I dare say I'm a little too loud for her. I
Yeah.
can see that. I do admire her, though, really. Always felt like she could have done better than settle for Felix.
Ouch.
I said it.
Yeah, we sure did.
I must say, I really don't care for the den of self-delusion that he's retreated into.
Jeez.
People are better off when they just let themselves be themselves. Between you and me, I think Felix is secretly rather miserable. She mostly ignores me, if I'm honest.
How come?
Well, we're not quite on the same intellectual level.
Oh. You don't need to.
No, it's quite all right. I'm comfortable with it. She's a most unsavory little... She was incredibly rude about my appearance.
Oh.
Which part? The giant bird arms, or...
If I were her, I'd go easy on the judgment of others. I mean, look at her. She looks like the ghost of a scarecrow. I just wish Uncle Pointer would tell her to behave herself.
Oh,
Professor
jeez.
Pointer? Why him?
Oh, it was Uncle that called her in. She's his responsibility. Did you not know that? She'd sit in the aviary, first thing in the morning, and paint the birds. Sometimes she'd ask me their names.
Freya was interested in studying bird species too?
No, just wanted to know their names. Isabelle, Clementine, Myrtle, Lysandre, Genevieve.
Got it, thanks.
For my 21st birthday, she gave me a framed painting. All the birds from a single spring, with their names written underneath. I can't begin to tell you how much I've treasured it.
Sounds
Aww.
like you two were close.
I feel like I always struggled to articulate my admiration for her, but she had a way of understanding unspoken things. Isn't he strapping?
He is big.
And so brooding.
Oh, my
Kind
lord.
of sulky, yeah.
I can never tell what's going on in that beautiful head of his.
It just sounds like you don't know him very well.
I don't remember asking for your input. Oh, did you talk to Poppy already?
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit.
And did you make any notes of what she told you?
Yeah, I did.
Lovely. Burn them. It'll all be lies.
Why would Poppy lie to us?
Because that's what she does. She's a snake. Looks like one, too.
Don't you think you're being a little unfair, Penny?
She started it.
What? Do they have some sort of feud?
Oh, she's beautiful. Who is she? Wait, is that me?
Oh, my lord. Okay.
Oh, That's rather sad. You know, it's probably quite impressive. To a visitor, fresh eyes and all that. Not to you. Try living in it for 20 years. The sheen wears off. If it wasn't for my fits, I'd have little reason to stay.
What about inheritance? You're the next oldest pointer after your uncle, aren't you?
Well, thank you very much for phrasing it like that. But no, any money left in the Pointer family will pass down directly to Poppy.
Is that fair?
I couldn't care less, to be perfectly honest.
It sounds like she does care, though.
Finally! I get to see a detective's case file.
That's a very specific thing to be excited about.
Only last week I asked that miserable hawkshot woman if I could see her case notes.
I'm guessing she said no.
Would have been much more polite if she had just said no. Instead, she was quite rude to me. Accused me of being, what was it? A shallow sensationalist. Goodness me. Poppy really doesn't take care of her belongings, does she?
It wasn't in Poppy's room. It was in the little pond in the garden.
Exactly! Hardly the place for it. Hello. Who penned this juicy little number?
We don't know. It's not signed.
An anonymous letter? Classic clue. I doubt Freya intended it, but the overall effect is a little unsettling. Don't you think?
I don't like
It's Flora
Penny.
that's the problem.
She's
an
too much.
inescapably haunting presence, bless her. Poppy's gramophone. She's had it for a long time. As a young child, she'd call it her mama phone, on account of it belonging to her mother.
That's cute.
Oh yes, adorable. How terrible.
You recognize it?
The color scheme. 3 different pinks. Obscene.
What the?
Gaudy old thing, isn't it? Flora seems very fond of it. I've never understood why. But then I could say the same thing about her husband.
Heyo!
It's that bird. But these must have been drawn at least a year ago. Oh, how sad. Somebody taking an interest in extinct animals.
Extinct.
Oh, yes. The book is very old. Most of the birds in it are long gone.
Well, what about this bird, though? The ink dip.
This one was thought to be extinct for a long time. Then one was found here at Tangletower.
So it's not extinct.
You misunderstand. It was the last one. The very last.
Dang.
I know a lot of people rather like this painting, but it's a little much for me. I find it overbearing. And for some reason, it makes me feel bad for Freya. I think she was more troubled than we knew. Very nice.
You've seen these before?
Yes.
All of them. Even this one of...
Yes. If I'm not mistaken, that little red and white one is supposed to be a bird of some kind. A bit vain to carve wooden figurines of oneself, isn't it? Freya doesn't take very good care of her paints, does she? But then she was always rather bohemian, had her own priorities. Ooh, delightful. More of a gemstone than a fruit, isn't it?
Inedible, too, I think.
Yes. At one point I thought Fitz might be growing them to sell them. But honestly, I think he just likes the way they look. Haven't seen this one in a while. He lives in the music room, doesn't he?
Currently.
I can't decide what's worse. How she looks here, or how she looks now.
Do you know who this is? In the photo?
Oh, absolutely no idea. There used to be all kinds of birds here at Tangletower. The most fascinating breeds, all totally unique.
Used to be? There are birds all over the place.
Most of them are rather ordinary, I'm afraid.
What happened to the non-ordinary ones?
That is a very good question. Lovely.
Hey, that's it.
We can get into Penny's room now.
Now, like, right now?
Yes, let's just go.
That's some flower.
There's something weird about it. It just feels out of place.
A brightly colored flower with an unusual shape. It looks very healthy and well looked after. The soil in the pot looks fresh and moist. It's also an unusual blue color.
It's a birdhouse.
Yeah.
Are those real birds? Nope, they're wooden.
They're using up all the perches. What if a real bird wanted to use it?
I mean... I know it doesn't make this color, but I need someone good to hear, no? Just gonna try this first.
There must be some logic to how the birds are something to do with those white lines.
I know, but I have no orange. Okay, what? There.
No, that was it.
Nice work.
Okay.
Did the door open?
Now I'll get her. A ripped piece of paper crumpled into a ball. Red flower petals were found inside. A message is angrily scrawled onto the paper. Now I'll get her. The flower petals originate from the red roses growing from the rooftop garden.
A little tea set. Looks recently used.
One of the cups has tea in it.
What's in the other one?
Birdseed. A little bedtime reading?
Let's see. Romance novels, detective novels, and...
What?
This one appears to be both.
Nice.
Okay, so there's nothing else in here. Let's question her about that.
Yes, it's my, my flower.
You don't like it?
I'm no good at caring for plants. I forget to water them. Birds are much easier. They're a lot more vocal when they get thirsty.
Do you at least like the look of the flower?
The look?
The colors? The shape of it?
Between you and me, I think it's a little vulgar. That's rather strange now, isn't it?
We found it in your room.
Just lying around, was it?
Nope. You'd hidden it, but we found it.
We do that.
Who's the her in the message? And what's the deal with the petals?
It's really none of your business.
Actually it is. Okay.
An especially fancy cage.
And it's home to 3 especially fancy birds.
I must say the girls are awfully well behaved today. I think they know we're in the presence of company.
They belong to you? Why do you keep them in a cage?
They need a special diet, particular treatment. I let them out to fly occasionally, of course. But they're all one of a kind. I couldn't let anything happen to them.
Do they have names?
Of course. Let me introduce you to Tabitha, Tamara, and Tatiana.
I've already forgotten all 3 of those names.
Which one is which?
Oh, that's simple. Tatiana is the oldest, Tabitha is the most patient, and Tamara...
Okay, can you see like the
best
color
sense of
though?
rhythm.
Glad we cleared that up.
What about the one on your head?
On my head? He's just my hat. He doesn't have a name. Who would name their hat?
You named the birds. Oh my god, okay.
There's something about those petals we found in Penny's room. Something suspicious.
Let's ask her about it.
So, yeah, we found this.
Oh, that's nothing.
You wrote, "Now I'll get her," on a piece of paper and hid it in your room. That's not nothing.
Very sus.
Actually, it's not the message I wanted to ask about. It's those red flower petals.
The petals.
They're from red roses, and there's only one place in Tangletower with red roses.
We need a clue. Something that shows the roses and who they belong to.
They belong to... Dang it! Oh, I can do this.
It's a drawing of Fitz and Poppy in the rooftop garden. See what Fitz is holding?
I can't imagine what you're getting at, but it doesn't matter. I couldn't have taken anything from the rooftop garden. It's only accessible from Fitz's room or Poppy's room. How could I have taken something from a garden to which I have no access?
Is it really only accessible from those two bedrooms?
For most people, it would be. But don't forget, Penny's the resident ornithologist.
My dears, what are you accusing me of?
I mean, everything. Just kidding. Okay, was given to, was stolen from, was used to kill, was used to spy on, was used to bribe. No. One of Penny's birds. No. No. Wait.
One of Penny's almost.
Okay.
Maybe just.
Okay, one of Penny's birds was used to spy on Poppy and Fritz.
One of Penny's birds
No.
was used to spy on Poppy and Fitz and distract them. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
How and why did Penny decide to access the rooftop garden?
One of Penny's birds was used to spy on Poppy and Fitz and steal evidence from them. We know those two have been spending time together in the rooftop garden. I'm guessing you got paranoid. Wanted to know what they were up to.
I'm just not the jealous type. I would never suspect Fitz of anything like that. Besides, Tabitha hardly ever leaves her cage. She's certainly never flown up to the rooftop garden.
We need a clue to compare with Penny's birds. Something to prove one of them has been in the rooftop garden. Let's take a closer look at these.
This yellow feather was left behind.
This yellow feather was left behind by Penny's yellow bird when it visited the greenhouse. Almost. Maybe just two.
Oh, this one.
Feather was left
I
behind
do
by
specify.
Penny's yellow bird when it visited the rooftop garden.
Yeah, we gotta say.
I can't stand it! Knowing the two of them are hidden away up there in their private little garden. I couldn't risk spying on them myself, so I asked dear Tabitha to do it for me. I knew she'd be able to bring me back some evidence.
Sorry, Penny, but are you not overreacting a little?
You don't understand. Fitz is slipping away from me.
He's so quiet with me these days. But being with Poppy seems to bring him out of his shell. I don't know what he sees in her miserable little...
What the? Okay.
I apologize. This really isn't your burden to bear.
My little writing desk. It's kind of cute.
There's nothing written in the book, although someone's torn a page out of the middle.
And that happens to be that little piece of paper. Oh look, he's shaking his little booty.
You know, I've always wanted one of those.
A mechanical solar system? What would you do with it?
I would look at it.
Wait a minute. Earth in the middle. Sun on the outside. How old is this thing?
Oh. Rotate the 5 planets, the sun and the moon around the middle.
Nothing.
So there are 2 ways to move the shadows. Rotate the planets, and rotate the sun and moon.
Okay, maybe we need to get the... Shoot. Ah! Okay. This is actually perfect. Oh, dang.
No, that was it.
There you go.
Nice work.
Did
Did you hear that? Something unlocked.
There's a little hatch underneath. What's in there?
A bunch of paper. Looks like somebody's research.
The golden beetle. Various research notes and diagrams. The golden beetle, named for its exoskeleton composed of a mineral approximately 90% identical to gold, has a lifespan of several years. It fends off predators with a loud hiss, records of over 95 decibels, and by being completely undigestible. Has a somewhat spurious reputation for causing ill fortune to those that see it. Oh, very unfortunate.
There's something kinda disappointing about this room. I just expected a bit more from an astronomy tower.
Oh, does it not compare to all the other astronomy towers you've been to?
Shh, listen. Do you hear them? The
Yes.
stars. They're whispering. So quiet, and yet so loud.
What are they whispering about? Are they spreading rumors about us?
Yes.
I shouldn't think they concern themselves with such insignificance. We are but specks of dust, you and I.
Mm-hmm. Could this speck of dust start by telling me his name?
You find yourself standing in the astronomy tower of one Professor Percival Pointer.
Seems like this tower belongs to the Pointers, and the other one belongs to the Fellows.
Well observed, my dear. Tangletower is something of a duality as it happens. Meaningless boundaries, really. They exist only in our minds.
Helpful.
Okay, about yourself?
Me? Not much to say. Strictly speaking, I'm the current head of the Pointer family. And of course, father to my precious Poppy.
And a professional astronomer?
Oh no, that's just a little hobby. I mean, yes, I've studied the stars for over 35 years, published 17 books.
Just a little hobby.
Sounds like you're quite well known. You must bring in a good amount of money.
Oh dear me, no. My
Oh.
field of research has never yielded any kind of stable financial return.
Oh.
Nor would I expect it to. I am nothing but a humble interpreter for the cosmos, working to translate its message so that I may share it with the world.
Cool. Tell the Cosmos I say hi.
The day began as any other, with blissful, unremarkable routine. I took my usual morning walk around the gardens. Fresh air does wonders for the mind.
Did you see anyone else?
Penelope and Fitz were in the greenhouse together. I didn't bother them, of course. I sat for a while besides the pond in the garden. It's a favorite spot of mine. Eventually, I returned to my tower and buried myself in my studies for the afternoon.
Did you use your telescope yesterday?
Once the stars began to appear, naturally.
For how long?
I can't say. I've been known to lose hours at my telescope.
Did you see anything?
No actual discoveries, if that's what you mean.
Oh.
So you were all alone up in the astronomy tower. Must have been a while before you found out what had happened to Freya.
Quite. Normally, I would be the last to find out about such a thing. But a curious tug of fate led me towards the fellow tower later that evening. I was at my telescope for the majority of the evening, but at one point I returned to my desk to look something up in a reference book. I couldn't find the book I wanted, so I figured Fiona must have borrowed it. I left my tower and headed down towards the Grand Hall. I spotted Detective Hawkshaw coming out of the library. She looked impatient and slightly frustrated.
Same as ever then?
Quite. I passed her by and went upstairs to Fiona's room. The door was locked, but I could hear shouting coming from inside. I recognized Fiona's voice as well as the voice of my own daughter. I had no desire to invade their privacy by eavesdropping, so I waited for them to finish and come out into the hall. Before I could ask about the book, Poppy grabbed my hand and took me upstairs along with Fiona. It was apparent that both of them had already been crying about something. We went up to Flora's tower. Freya was laying on her back, right in the middle of the room. Flora and Fitz were already there. They both looked stoic as ever. Felix and Penny arrived shortly after we did, and then Fiona went downstairs with Poppy for some reason. I quickly decided that I should leave also. I took Penelope with me, and we both went back to our rooms in Pointer Tower.
Why did you leave so quickly? Wasn't there anything you could have done to help?
Don't take this the wrong way, but the whole ordeal is fellow family business. I'm quite sure they don't need me getting in the way at a time like that.
Okay. This is everyone.
A listless soul drifting through the ether.
What's wrong with her?
Oh,
Not sure.
Oh.
She's always been troubled. Comes from a dysfunctional family. I'd say you could ask her about it, but I think you might find that to be a bit of a dead end.
Yeah. Okay, I do. Before we end the stream, I want to look up how to solve that chest from Hawkshaw.
That's all the statements.
Let's go over them all.
Later. Oh, I want to figure out the clock. Let's see. The clock by jaw. Or how to figure out E. There you go. Target the top left. Click and drag the hand on the top left clock so it points to the 3 o'clock. What?
Is that a...
If it is,
Wait, so top left needs to face 3 o'clock. And then bottom right needs to face 6 o'clock?
That's the one.
That's
hey,
it?
not bad.
I feel like I had it like that before. Did I not? Dang. Wait, so it wasn't even that hard. Okay.
What's in the box?
A little tool thing? Looks like a telescope, but I'm not actually sure what it is.
So we ask. Small brass tool with a curved glass lens. It has a screw at the base. Aksha? Oh. What do you
People
think?
here are surprisingly materialistic, considering how sheltered they are.
Materialistic?
Growing this fruit simply because it produces a gemstone-like material. For what possible purpose, other than financial gain?
You're speculating.
What would you do, Grimoire, if you could grow valuable stone straight from the earth?
Anyways, this.
Belongs to you, Hawkshaw?
Correct.
And, what is it?
It's my handheld microscope for up-close investigation work.
What do you magnify with it?
Trace particles, dust, oils, clothing fibers.
Have you used it here at Tangletower?
I have. I used it to examine the greenhouse only 2 days ago.
What were you looking for?
That is between myself and my client.
Fair. Okay. That'll be it for now. Let me...
It's
No.
a big stone dais.
Biggest one I've ever seen. First one too.
How do I, here. So, okay, so autosave is on. Wait, how do I know when it autosaves? Should I just go to a different room and see? We'll be by Flora. Did it autosave? Okay. Well, we'll see. But that will be it for today's stream. It does seem like we're heading towards the end of it. So if on Tuesday, because Tuesday would be like another short stream, right? Like 3 hours long. If we do get done by on anyways, if we were to get done early, like let's just say like within the first hour of the stream, right? Oh, quit. There you go. And then let's just say we get done within the first hour stream, right? Solve the case, woohoo, right? Then I would say we could probably finish Swan Song afterwards. But we will have to see on Tuesday. I'm surprised that I was able to solve most of it. The only thing I had to look up was that clock. But surprisingly, it was really simple. I just had to move 2 of them. That's it. Because that's what it said on Google, and it was right. So I made it really difficult. Trying to put logic into it, be like, oh wait, this looks like a plant. Okay, it has to be this way. And then, oh, water, then it has to be south. And whatnot, right? I made sure there was some logic to it, but... Okay. But next stream will be on Tuesday. We will finish Tangletower, and hopefully we get done early. Then we'll finish Swan Song. That'll be Tuesday. And then... Yeah, that's it. that's all I have planned so far for next stream. So yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Thank you for watching. Yeah, this stream will be edited and put onto YouTube, but whatchamacallit, like I won't put into parts, I'll put it all in one. So I mean, you guys probably won't notice a difference if, you know. Anyways, we'll just see how it goes. Okay, but I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna relax for the rest of the day, and yeah. So make sure to eat lots, keep yourself hydrated, and get lots of sleep. And I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Bye bye. Have a good one. Bye bye.